వెల్కమ్ టు కెరీర్ టైమ్స్. అత్యున్నత చదువుల కోసం విద్యార్థులు ఎన్నో ప్రాముఖ్యత కలిగినటువంటి యూనివర్సిటీలు కావచ్చు, కాలేజీలు కావచ్చు వెతుకుతూ ఉంటారు. అందులోనే ద బెస్ట్ యూనివర్సిటీ, టాప్ 5 ఇన్ కర్ణాటకగా పేరుగాంచిన యూనివర్సిటీ ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్. మరి ఈ యూనివర్సిటీ గురించి, దీని ప్రత్యేకత గురించి వివరించడానికి మనతో పాటు స్టూడియోలో ఉన్నారు అసిస్టెంట్ ప్రొఫెసర్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్ నరసింహమూర్తి గారు. హలో అండి నరసింహమూర్తి గారు. హలో. ఎస్, ఫస్ట్ ఈ ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్ పెట్టడానికి గల కారణాలు, వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఐడియా బిహైండ్ దిస్ ఎస్టాబ్లిషింగ్ దిస్ యూనివర్సిటీ?
MS Ramaya, as a group of institutions, MS Ramaya has existed since 1962 అండి. బట్ ఇప్పుడు లాస్ట్ 10-15 yearsలో చూసుకుంటే the number of multinationals that have come into the industry has gone up. Because of that, what has happened is the university system now change avvalandi. It has to respond to the industry anamata. So because to establish that need or to satisfy that need, we have established the MS Ramaya University of Applied Sciences andi.
Okay, fine. ఇంకా దీంట్లో కూడా చాలా 7 faculties which is అంటే ఒక్కొక్క ఫ్యాకల్టీ కాలేజ్ లెక్క చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. సో వాట్ అబౌట్ దట్?
So this university has been established by creating 7 academic faculties andi. You have the faculty of engineering and technology, you have the faculty of science and humanities, faculty of management and commerce, faculty of art and design, faculty of pharmacy, faculty of dental sciences, and faculty of hospitality management and catering technology andi. Okay. So it's like each of these faculties is equivalent to a college anamata.
Okay.
So as a combination, I think across all these faculties and full-time, part-time, PhD courses combined, I think we offer around 70 courses and 70 academic programs across the university. This is according to a recent ranking that has been released by the Ministry of HRD and the Government of India. We have been ranked as one among the top 100 universities in India.
Okay.
This is I think there are around 750 plus universities in the country. So we are one among the top 100 in that. And Karnataka lo chuskunte ganaka we are in the top 5 andi.
Okay.
And this is like in the span of 2 years, just about 2.5 years now.
ఏ కాలేజ్ లో అయినా యూనివర్సిటీ లో అయినా స్టూడెంట్స్ జాయిన్ అయ్యే ముందు డెఫినెట్లీ దే విల్ గో విత్ ద యూనివర్సిటీ స్ట్రక్చర్. ఎలా ఉంటుంది? సో కెన్ యూ ఎలాబరేట్ అబౌట్ ద యూనివర్సిటీ స్ట్రక్చర్?
Our university, one of the major verticals of our university is academics అండి. ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు 7 academic teaching faculties. ఇది కాకుండా we have a separate research division అండి. So this research division takes care of PhD programs. This the research division takes care of sponsored research projects and other research activities of the university. Apart from this, another vertical we have is what we call the Directorate of Training and Lifelong Learning andi. If you know now, what happens is anybody who has a job also needs to get updated with knowledge every few years. So we tend to offer a degree, or rather we tend to offer training to them in certain domains of their choice andi. This can be for industrial people as well anamata. So apart from this, we have a techno center vertical in the university. This techno center vertical basically deals with solving problems faced by the industry andi. When the industry faces some problems, they tend to bring it to us, and through our techno center we deliver industry level solutions to them. Now all this feeds into academic to basically make it one of the best places to study andi.
ఓకే, ఫైన్. ఇందాక మీరు అన్నారు ఆల్ ఓవర్ కంట్రీ తీసుకుంటే 750+ యూనివర్సిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి ఆల్ ఓవర్ అని. సో దాంట్లో మీ యూనివర్సిటీని ఎలా కంపేర్ చేస్తారు? హౌ యూ డిఫర్ యువర్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఫ్రమ్ దోస్?
Yes, I think this is one of the question that we get asked a lot and because I think even parents and students are also very aware of this thing now. What we tend to follow is something that we call student centric outcome based education and what happens is we have a textbook, దాంట్లో కొన్ని చాప్టర్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఆ చాప్టర్స్ చదువుతాం, టీచ్ చేస్తారు, చదువుకుంటాం, ఎండ్లో ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటుంది, అండ్ దెన్ యూఆర్ డన్ basically. So what is happening is in this system the student is not getting a chance to apply anamata anything. He is just learning and writing an exam. But the way we do it is we have a very specific assessment and so we generally tend to not have the assessment only based on the exam. We also have an assignment component where the student each student individually tends to do one small mini project in every subject.
Okay, fine. Actually, in the name of your university,
Yes.
you have applied sciences.
Yes.
What does it signify?
Applied sciences, if you see, there are not many universities in India that have this name, and we could have just been called MS Ramaya University, for example. The reason we have applied sciences in our name is we want to bring out to the public that our students not only have the knowledge part of it. The knowledge is basically what comes from the textbooks only, and that is where most universities stop. So what we do is we tend to take that knowledge and we tend to apply it to real world problems only. So that is where applied sciences comes in.
Okay.
So we tend to say he does not only know this concept, he is able to understand this concept and apply this concept to solve a certain problem. Now that problem can come from the industry, that problem can be something that he sees in the society, that problem can be something that he has thought about by himself, okay, but he is able to use the knowledge that we give him to apply it and solve a particular problem. So when we write out also, we write out things like what is called knowledge and understanding. If you study this, this is what the knowledge you will get, that is, this is what you will understand. Next we write out what are called cognitive skills of a particular course, of a particular subject. We tend to say, having known all this, he can now apply this to solve a particular problem.
Education system, how you can differ from traditional university, from your university?
Generally, traditional universities, if we see, at least in India, most of them are affiliatory in nature, and there is one central university and multiple universities are affiliated to this university.
Okay.
For example, you can take JNTU here, for example. So there are multiple colleges that are all affiliated to this university,
JNTU, yeah.
to JNTU. So what is JNTU doing here? JNTU is a part of the system where JNTU sets the syllabus, JNTU worries about evaluation, about how the system is running, about declaring results and so on. What tends to happen is, now industry will come to us with a requirement saying we need this, or we need your students to know this. Now for that to feed into the system and come and get into the change, it takes about 5-6 years. And what we are aiming at is to reduce that time. In fact, our syllabus is revised once every 2 years. So I think that is another reason that students will get a tremendous amount of advantage.
Okay, fine. And some of the major multinational companies today are college startups.
Yes, yes.
Right? But we are looking forward, looking out for the jobs.
Yes.
Why is there no startup culture in India, and what are you doing for this?
This is an interesting question, and see, what happens is, mostly a startup culture, if you want to start a company up, one of the biggest problems is money. And you
Yes,
might have the best idea possible, but you need money to be able to implement it, to be able to make a prototype out of it, to be able to show it to someone, and that someone should be able to buy it from you.
Okay.
Now this much of process needs a certain amount of money. So what we have done is, we have established what is called an incubation center in our university.
Okay.
So ఈ ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్ లో ఏం చేస్తామంటే, ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అవ్వచ్చు, లేకపోతే బయట నుంచి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళన్నా అవ్వచ్చు, ఆర్ ఇట్ మైట్ బి సమ్ అలుమ్నై ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఓన్ యూనివర్సిటీ who have, or it may be staff members who have an idea that they think will become a good product and can be marketed. What tends to happen is, that kind of idea they bring to this incubation center. So what we do at the incubation center is, at a very nominal cost, we provide them facilities, and we give them computers, we give them workspace, they can use the facilities of our university. So using all this at a very nominal price, they can come up with their own product, they can market it, they can sell it, and once they do well, they can basically find their own place and move out.
Okay.
Whereas this center will continue to exist and basically nurture new ideas.
Right. What about this incubation center, Murthy garu?
This incubation center is one of our flagship schemes, and actually it is something that we are very proud of, because we are able to support certain products which the students or which somebody external to our university has conceived. We have a tie-up with MSME government of Karnataka also. on this incubation center. So what happens in this incubation center is people can make a proposal to us, and I have this idea, I think it will be a good product, or I think it will be a well marketable product, it will make money if it is sold. But students, or obviously whoever is thinking of the idea, is not able to fund it at that moment. Ante what we tend to do is we offer them a place to work, a place to build their prototype, resources of our own university, expertise of certain staff members also if needed. All this we offer to the person who is coming in for us at a very nominal cost, and it's an extremely nominal price. So what happens is the person who is planning to develop this product, he can use all this and come up with something, and he can become an entrepreneur basically.
Okay.
So I think the incubation center is promoting a lot of such ideas, and I think they have already come out with a few ideas also.
సో మనము రీసెర్చ్ యాక్టివిటీస్, యూనివర్సిటీ స్ట్రక్చర్, యూనివర్సిటీలో జరిగే ప్రతి ఫీచర్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకుంటూ వచ్చాం. బట్ స్పెషల్లీ కోర్సెస్ అనేది ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్లో? ఓకే,
across the faculties and the 7 teaching faculties, there are some courses that are offered at bachelor's, there are some courses at master's level, there are PhD courses, there are some courses for part-time professionals, and so for people who are working, for example, they will have classes only on Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So they can come, they can study and go back. Okay. So across all this, we offer around 70 undergraduate, postgraduate and doctoral programs across the university.
Okay.
There are about 70 programs as of now.
Okay. Can you give a brief explanation about these courses?
Yes. If you take Faculty of Engineering and Technology, for example, we have 5 undergraduate courses. We have BTech courses there. There's BTech in Civil Engineering, in Computer Science and Engineering, in Electronics and Communication, in Electrical Engineering, and in Mechanical Engineering. 5.
Okay.
If you come to the master's side of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, they offer around 20 master's courses.
Okay.
20 MTech courses they offer. This is 20 in full time.
Okay.
In part time there are another 6 or 7 same courses that are offered in the part time mode.
Okay.
So there also you have very specific courses, andi rotating machinery design avvachu, lekapothe automotive engineering avvachu, automotive electronics avvachu, so and structural engineering for civil engineers.
Okay.
Engineering and manufacturing, mechanics, so basically mechanical engineers. So these kind of degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Technology.
And do you admit foreign students also?
Yes, and definitely we admit foreign students, because I think one of the visions, part of the vision of this university is to establish what is called a multi-ethnic, a multilingual and a multicultural community in the college.
Okay.
So for example, a student must be able to see and interact with almost people from across the world, because tomorrow if he is going to start working in some company, he might be sent abroad. There he has to learn to interact with them. But if he does this, then he has a background already to be able to interact with them.
Okay.
So we are planning to probably inculcate it as part of the curriculum itself. If you see the seat division, and we have around 40% of the seats that are filled by Government of Karnataka, so through a CET basically.
Okay.
Another 45% of the seats we fill through what is called Unigauge. Unigauge is a all India entrance exam for private universities that is conducted across India. So we generally tend to conduct that exam, fix one cut off basically, and take in students. Otherwise around 15%, remaining 15% we tend to take foreign nationals.
Oh, fine. Yes. And moreover, a student aina sare,
yes,
first prefer chesedi university. If he will be a university holder, future అనేది చాలా డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంటుంది. సో డెఫినెట్లీ ఇక్కడ మన ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్ గురించి మాట్లాడితే ఇట్స్ ఎ టాప్ 5 ఇన్ కర్ణాటక. సో దీనిలో అడ్మిషన్ ప్రాసెస్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది? మనం ఇప్పుడు ఫారెన్ స్టూడెంట్ గురించి కూడా మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. సో దీనికి అడ్మిషన్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది? అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఇక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి స్టూడెంట్ కి అడ్మిషన్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది? అండ్ మోర్ ఓవర్ వాట్ అబౌట్ ద క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ దే నీడ్?
Yes, the qualifications now are different for each faculty.
Acha, okay.
If we are looking at a bachelor's program in the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, he needs 10+2. A master's program in the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, he will need a BTech. So his basic degree has to be a BTech.
Okay.
Similar way in science and humanities, if you see for masters, the limitation is BSc for masters in science and humanities. Faculty of dental sciences lo kuda antenandi. If you want to do a bachelor in dental sciences, 10+2 with biology. If you want to do an MDS, then a bachelor of dental sciences you need.
Okay.
So, and like I said about the entrance exam, and Unigauge is an exam that is conducted across India. So based on that we tend to take students.
Then where is your engineering faculty located? Is there any specialty in this
Yes.
engineering program?
Out of our 7 faculties, 3 of them, which are the faculty of hospitality management and catering technology, faculty of pharmacy and faculty of dental sciences, these 3 are located at what we call the New BL Road campus only. This is a center of the city campus. So these 3 faculties are located there only. The faculty of engineering and technology, along with faculty of art and design, faculty of science and humanities, and faculty of management and commerce are located at a place called Peenya in Bangalore.
Okay.
It's a place called Peenya.
Yeah.
Now the speciality of this Peenya is an industrial hub of India almost. There are around 400 industries in Peenya. So we are almost in the middle of them. So it becomes easy for our students for internships, for guest lectures and so on. So it's a very hands-on environment and as far as faculty of engineering and technology is concerned.
Okay, so fine. And can you elaborate on art and design program? Actually ప్రతిది కూడా మీరు కొత్త ప్రోగ్రామ్ కి ఒక స్పెసిఫికేషన్ చెప్తూ వచ్చారు. Whatever here art and design గురించి.
Yes. Now art and design is a very interesting program అండి. Because the only requirement, first let me tell you that the only requirement that we have for art and design is a creative mind only. We don't ask for a bachelor degree in a particular discipline or anything like that. He can be BSc, BCom, he can be a BTech. Okay, he can take up art and design only.
Okay.
The speciality of art and design as offered in our university is the way design is understood only. I think most universities look at architectural design only. అంటే ఇల్లు కట్టడం బేసిక్ గా we don't look at that in the faculty of art and design. In the faculty of art and design we look at designing different artifacts అండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈ టేబుల్ డిజైన్ చేయాలి, ఈ టేబుల్ హైట్ ఎంత ఉండాలి, ఈ టేబుల్ విడ్త్ ఎంత ఉండాలి. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డిజైన్ దిస్ చైర్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డిజైన్ a product that can be used in rural India for example,
Okay.
or for a product that can be used in the industry, there are multiple artifacts like this that need design consideration. For example, ఈ యాడ్స్ వస్తాయి కదండి, యాడ్స్ ని ఎలా డిజైన్ చేయడం, టైం ఎంత ఉండాలి. సో బికాస్ all that matters. So that kind of design we teach అండి. In fact, in the faculty of art and design we offer a whole bachelor's program on visual communication, fashion design, product design, master's programs also in product design, in rural product design, in the industrial product design, like this. And so if faculty of art and design is a very interesting faculty to be in action.
Moreover, I hear that in your postgraduate courses like science and commerce are more quite progressive.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on this?
The reason we call them progressive Andy is it's an extremely different scheme to what other universities do. In fact, most of our masters are delivered in what we call modular form only. So you take a subject, you study it completely, you finish your assessment completely, in that exam is over, project is over, everything is over, then you move into the next subject only. So this modular scheme of delivery is what we have been using for a really long time in our master's programs.
Okay.
So the same way we have done for our faculty of science and humanities and our science programs. We offer master's programs in chemistry, in physics and in mathematics. So there are things like applied mathematics and there is thing like organic chemistry, optics for example.
University structure కావచ్చు, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నాం. బట్ లైక్ కాలేజ్ లో జాయిన్ అవుతున్నప్పుడు, యూనివర్సిటీలో జాయిన్ అవుతున్నప్పుడు ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్ దే విల్ థింక్ ఇన్ అదర్ వే, లైక్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఏ విధంగా ఎంటర్టైన్ చేస్తుంది.
Yes,
that's the thing.
So definitely, and so it is a valid question also, because you cannot simply just ask them to study all the time. So we have a directorate called the Directorate of Student Placement, Welfare and Career Advice. So this directorate takes care of all the extracurricular activities of the student apart from his academics, including placements also is handled by this same directorate. So it might be cricket teams, it might be football, We have a very good football team actually that is winning quite a lot of inter-university tournaments కావచ్చు. Excursions plan చేస్తుంటారండి, annual days ఉంటాయి, cultural days ఉంటాయి. So all these activities of the university are handled by the Directorate of Placement and Student Placement Career Welfare.
Good. Are you trying to inspire by any universities in the world?
We take our inspiration from the European system of education and where applied research is more pertinent. So it is not just studying and going home. So the student should be able to now learn, apply it to solve a particular problem, and then they should be able to get a job based on whatever expertise they have.
Fine. ఇప్పుడు మీరు అన్నారు కాబట్టి అడుగుతున్నాను. I have listened that a very tight competition is going between you and other universities, not only from here, even though from the foreign countries also. So if I asked about that competitors, what do you say?
Let me put it this way, Andy. We are not engaged in a direct competition with anyone. What we do is we believe the processes that we have put in place, because even though this university is only about 2.5-3 years old, the constituents of this universities, when we made this university, we had different colleges that we merged to make this university.
MS Ramey University of Applied Sciences is very well known university.
Yes.
So what about the percentage success of this university?
We have a very good percent of success, Andy. As it is evidenced by our MHRD ranking.
Okay.
Because one in top 100 within 3 years of establishment is not a small thing. They have considered multiple parameters, and if you take our constituent faculties also, they have also been performing very well on an individual basis also.
Okay.
So I think we are in a very strong place as far as a student's experience goes.
ప్రతి సంవత్సరం కూడా కోర్సెస్ లో కొత్తవి తీసుకురావడం.
Yes.
You are going to establish a new courses every year. So ఈ ఇయర్ ఏమైనా
చెప్పాను కదండి, we are coming up with an MBA in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
That one is coming up. In the faculty of engineering and technology, the computer science department and the electronics department is coming out with a master's course in robotics. I think civil engineering also has planned a couple of new courses. So we are definitely coming up with more courses, Andy. Apart from that, we also revise our existing syllabus once every 2 years, Andy. That is extremely a fast rate of revision compared to any other university, Andy.
Okay.
So within 2 years, we take another look at the syllabus, we see whether something has to be added, removed, and then we update it like that also, Andy.
Okay. Finally, can you say a few words to the students who are willing to join your university or who are interested to join in your
Yes, Andy. Like I said, we can or we will deliver a well-rounded student experience. We will take care of the academic and the extracurricular activities of the student. We will expose the student to how research is conducted. We will expose the student on how entrepreneurship needs to be developed. So we will ensure a well-rounded development of the student.
Fine.
That's what I'd like to say.
దెన్ వాట్ అబౌట్ ద పేరెంటింగ్ ఎంగేజ్మెంట్? ఎందుకంటే కాలేజ్ లో జరిగే ప్రతి విషయం కూడా పేరెంట్స్ కి తెలియదు అనమాట. ఆ ఏజ్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఓన్ గా సెల్ఫ్ గా దే కెన్ మేనేజ్. సో బట్ ఇక్కడ యూనివర్సిటీలో ఇట్ ఈస్ డిఫరెంట్ అండ్ విన్నాను. వాట్ అబౌట్ దట్?
What we have done in our university, and is we have implemented what is called a university management system anamata. So in this university management system, this is basically like a portal that is open to the students, that is open to the teachers, and that is open to the parents also.
Fine.
So what happens is all the academic, non-academic performance of the student is recorded in this. Everything from attendance, how many classes have been taken, how many classes he or she has attended, marks that the student has got in tests, in assignments, in semester end exams, and whether there are any announcements, whether there are any events coming up, these announcements. In fact, even the timetable has been uploaded.
Okay.
So the student knows at what time which class he is supposed to be in, without seeing a sheet of paper.
Okay.
So and this the important thing is all this even the parents are allowed to access it.
Okay.
So the parent knows exactly which day my son or daughter went to the school, went to the college, when he didn't go, what is happening as far as attendance is concerned, as far as marking system is concerned, all the so what is the academic performance like of the student, whether it's good, bad. So even that information reaches the parent also. So the parents are also very involved in the day-to-day running. That is one thing. And inkokati, we have an annual parents day.
Oh.
where we invite the parents to come in to speak to the staff members and basically see how their children are performing, and there will be a couple of entertainment programs and so on.
Okay.
So there's actually one day for all the parents to also come in and visit us.
Okay, actually,
so we do all that.
These kind of programs man schooling work chustam.
Yes.
But after that,
yes.
never. But